You know, I have some really good news for you. That's what the gospel is. It's really good news. But this really is good news. You know, Jesus died. He rose again. That's great news. Here's what he said. There's a woman waiting for him. She was mourning. She was grieving. She couldn't believe that Jesus, who she had put her hopes in, had died, had been killed. By the religious people, he'd been killed. But he rose again. And you know what? She was the first one to see him, Mary Magdalene. And she saw him at the tomb. And you can read about it in John 20. And it goes like this. Jesus says to her, "Woman, why are you crying? Who is it you're looking for?" See, she didn't recognize him. Thinking he was a gardener, she said, "Sir, if you've carried him away, tell me where you have put him. I'll come and get him." And Jesus said to her, "Mary." And she turned to him and cried out, "Rabbi," which means teacher. But Jesus made this statement, and this is the good news part. He tells her, "Don't hold on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. Go to my brothers and tell them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." That is such great news. You are a son of God. You are a daughter of God. He's your Father. He's your God. To grasp that, to begin to grasp that, is such great news. That God has you, that you get to worship him, that he's got a plan for you, that you're going to go do things for him that he preordained before you were born, before the world began. That's such great news. That is a God who lives in power, and he's given you that power. And he says, and Jesus later on says, "I'm sending you. As the Father has sent me, so I'm sending you." We got his job. We get to go bring the kingdom. We get to go, like Adam, and make the Garden of Eden where you live, where you go, where you travel. That's such great news. The devil is going to try and kill, steal, and destroy what you're doing. But you know what? He's been defeated. He's toothless. Because God is, he doesn't even compare. God does not have an opposite. The devil is not an opposite of God. The devil's been defeated. He's done. He's toast. But you get to do what Jesus did. You get to move in power and might and in the Holy Spirit. That's such great news. Wherever you're at, if you're not seeing that, ask him for it. It's pretty simple. So I pray God blesses you. I pray you have a great day. I pray that the Spirit of God is upon you in power and might, and that you see things that you haven't seen before. God bless you.